Welcome on in, guys. Three bold takes, and we are back with Bowl Mania this year. We do this every single year. Link is in the description to join. Winner will receive a free Champions Three Bold Takes t-shirt courtesy of the guys over here at Three Bold Takes. But before we get into it, we are sponsored by SeatGeek, so use our discount code 3BoldTakes at checkout to get $20 off your first purchase. We are looking to go to a couple of bowl games. We will definitely be using SeatGeeks. You guys should too. It'll show you what's a good deal, what's a bad deal, and should save you a little bit of money off the top.
All right, guys. Up next in our Bowl Mania prediction series, we've got the Duke Blue Devils representing the ACC going up against the number, I believe it's what, 14? Ole
Yep.
Miss Rebels from the SEC, another SEC ACC game in the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Guys, I don't know how much Ole Miss is favored by, but I'm assuming it's a lot. Uh, Chase, what you got?
17.
17. Oh my goodness.
17. There's a couple things I want to hit on here. Malik Murphy is not playing in this game, of course, because he's transferring out of Duke, if you didn't know. He was supposed to go to Oregon State, has not officially signed yet, so that he's still up in the air. However, he's not going to be in this game. As of today, December 27th, Jackson Dart has said that he's going to the draft, but has not opted out of this game. So there's a chance he does play, but I'm not sure yet. Biggest thing I want to hit on is Ole Miss's head in the game, because all that's been happening is Lane Kiffin tweeting about how they didn't make the college football playoff and how all these games have been boring and how Ole Miss should be in. Is Ole Miss in this game? We're going to see, because typically what does the SEC do in games that really don't matter? They kind of check out if they don't make the playoffs. That could easily happen here because Duke, you look at them 9-3, I think they had a lot better offensive play than I was expecting from Duke this year. But Manny Diaz, man, he can coach a freaking defense. First year head coach at Duke, was at Penn State last year. Of course, manning a really tough defense there too, but I think Manny Diaz just did it again. However, the tough teams in the ACC, they lost to, so let's just make this easy. They lose to Ole Miss here too. I think it's going to be a fun game for about 10 minutes. That's about it. And then Ole Miss will just have their way. This could get to Georgia, Florida State levels if Lane Kiffin really wants to make a stamp on the end of the season. But I feel maybe more of a 30-9, 30-7 game.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw me, but I yawned at the beginning of the video because this is just going to be a snooze fest here. I mean, 6:30 on the second. It's the only game on that day. I guess I'll watch the first 10 minutes, Chase, if you say it's going to be close.
It can be.
But I don't really know if it's going to be 10 minutes. I've got Ole Miss winning this game, but I don't even know what else to say here. Duke's at such a disadvantage from a talent perspective. Go ahead.
Yeah, you said butt ton. Can you give us a definition of that?
Crap ton. Big, voluptuous, huge, whatever you want to call it. I appreciate you doing that, guys. If you didn't see one of the other videos, we did that to Chase. But Duke's at such a disadvantage, talent, coaching, available players. It's not even worth really talking about. I've got Ole Miss.
Yeah, I can tell you this, Freddie. I can guarantee you that with 14 minutes and 46 seconds on the first quarter clock, this game will be tied. After that, there's three results that could happen. Ole Miss shows up with fire in their eyes, wanting to prove a point in which they could literally name the score, and that's what they will win by. Probably 56-10 or some absurd score like that. Think LSU Purdue in the Cheez-It Bowl, Cheez-It Citrus Bowl a couple years ago when Drew Brees had to show up and coach for Purdue because Jeff Brom took off to Louisville. All right, think that game, but it would be this matchup. If Ole Miss just shows up and has a ho-hum day, they probably win like 30-7, like Chase said. If Ole Miss shows up and plays their worst game possible, they probably only win by about 10 points. Like that's how unfair this matchup is. It's not an equal game in any way, shape, or form. I don't understand who picked this game and made it happen. I guess there's so many super talented SEC teams available for regular bowl games because they got left out of the playoff like they did that they're just gonna curb stomp these teams that shouldn't be on a field with them. But we'll see when the Gator Bowl comes round. I'm picking Ole Miss. It's a clean sweep, Ole Miss here. I don't think anyone in their right mind is picking Duke in this game. So yeah, the Ole Miss Rebels clean sweep by 3 bold takes. I've been Quinn, joined by Freddie and Chase, and we're out of here.